for the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
For Chase Race number 7, the Target Series returns after a short break. We're here at the Iowa Speedway in Newton, Iowa for the running of the Advanced Auto Parts 300. 4 races remain to crown a Target Series Season number 9 champion. Car number 62, Alex Fletcher, is on the pole for today's race. 2010 second is the 20 of Trey Rainey. In third place, we have Derek Hamill. Fourth is Carson Bowers. Running out the top 5, Jeff Bright in car number 9. Sixth place, we have Matheus Wells in the 1, our highest starting chaser. In 7th, it is Jay Rando. 8th, we have Riley Spurley-Tube. 9th, it's Cole Luigi, and Devon rounds out the top 10. The 44 chasers are clumped right together, positions 6 through 9. Rest of the field is Jennifer Beeford, to her outside the 88 of Isaac Nichols. And we have Landon Lyons with Casey Nacko in the 22 car. Then there's Benny Watson and Luke Jones, the 26, with Matt Montoya and Levi Jones in the 10. And we have Luke Rainey and Sebastian Kukulon, with Damian Blue and Williams here in the 44. And we have Max Rossi with Tyler Fink. Behind them, Sebastian Dupain and Kashan Richardson in the 18 car. And we have Danny Lloyd with Eli Bright, along with Jose Mills and Anthony Nez in the 3. Then there's Lord Delano and Leon Campana, with Jake Galway and Nathan Stapleton. We have Justin Lightning and Diego Yepez, Matthew Logan and Adam McDowell. In the final row, 39th is Max Anderson, and in 40th, Michael Gregory is up there in the points. Not a great starting position for the 52 here today. There's our 4-car field for the Advanced Auto Parts 300 Chase Race number 7 of 10 in season number 9 of the Target Series. Let's go to track time and fire these Target cars up for racing at the 7/8 mile oval in Newton, Iowa.
Drivers, start your engines!
Coming into this race here today, the points very close. 6 races through the chase. There's a tie atop the points list. Colucci and Casey Nacko come in tied at 50 points apiece. But just behind them, Luke Rainey is 3 points back. Michael Gregory 4 points back. Kashan Richardson is 7 points back. 8 points back for Matheus Wells. All very close and tight in the points battle. We'll see how today goes for 45 laps at the Iowa Speedway. Fletcher steps on the gas, and we're green flag racing at the Iowa Speedway. Derek Hamill off the 4th corner steals the lap left from his teammate Fletcher. Hamill's lead lap 1. Jeff Bright then on inside Fletcher for second to turn 1. And Cole Luigi on the inside started 9th position. Casey Nacko started 14th on the outside. They came in time the points. Currently, Cole Luigi takes the points lead. He moves inside the top 5 again by Trey Rainey. Jeff Bright tried to clear the pass on Fletcher. The 62 hung on the corner panel. 9 finally clears, but Hamill pulls away in the lead. 33 car leads the second lap. Jay Brando. He'll move his way to 3rd, get by Alex Fletcher, look for a second down. Jeff Price 9 goes up the racetrack. 33 is well up the racetrack. Randall does 2nd to 25. Here comes Cole Luigi inside the top 5, looking for 4th on Fletcher. Just behind him is Jennifer Beeford in the 60. As they go through 3 and 4. 60 looking low in the 42. Hamill clear. Randall clears well in 2nd. Battles for 3rd. Luigi and Jeff Bright go side by side to turn 1. There goes Cole Luigi. He'll go inside Jay Randall as well right there. Position change at the top of the chaser list. The battle to be the highest chaser right now on lap number 4 is on. Colucci, Jay Randall side by side. 42 takes it away. And with that pass, 42 getting 12 points, 25 getting 11 points. But it is Derek Hamill leading the race in the 33, still leading his lap every single lap so far here today. Luigi clear in 2nd now. Jennifer Beeford going to move to 3rd in the 60. Front 3, single file down the back to turn number 3. We'll see how this turn 3 goes. Looks like Colucci got a little high there, went up the racetrack a little bit out of the gray. Out of the groove for the 42, trying to fend off Jennifer for the 60. Looks inside to turn 1. She's down beneath the 42. Derek Hamill's loving this. They keep switching positions for a second. They keep swapping. It's just allowed the 33 to just kind of sit out there and just lead this race. He's had no contest since he's gone out front. We'll see if Jennifer Beeford can change that. Past Target Series champion Jennifer is. She moves to 2nd, landlines to 3rd, getting by Cole Luigi. Carson Bowers by Jay Randall. The 9 starting to fall back. And here comes the chaser. Mathis Wells, the one on the inside. They move forward. Wells up inside the top 10, looking to get to that point. So he's within any range of it. He is 8 points back of Nanico and Luigi coming into the race. Landon Lyons for second on Jennifer Buford through 3 and 4. Here comes the 98 to the bottom with a crash for the back of the field. That's Luke Jones in the 26 involved. Yellow flag is in the air. Leon Capana involved. Who else is that sitting down there? The 16 is involved. Damian Blue. Seaman, the 44 with heavy front end damage. Gregory looks like he missed it. Caution flag in the air, and Casey Nanico has front end damage, and the 22 car came in tied with the points lead. Oh, that's heartbreaking for Casey Nanico. Started the chase so well. Last race didn't go as planned, was the lowest finishing chaser. And now with Nanico and Luke Jones being involved in a crash, Nanico possibly going to be within the bottom 2 or 3 chasers here today. Not a good point today so far for Casey Nanico, involved in a crash early on in the Advanced Auto Parts 300. The cars are staying on the racetrack. Caution flag in the air. Derek Kimmel continuing to rack up those lap lanes at every lap so far from the 3rd starting position. Let's see what happened. Luke Jones, one of the first to go around, collected Casey Nanico and other chasers involved on lap number 8 incident. The battle just inside the top 15, racing off into turn number 3, is Luke Jones, the 26 up top, down low the 16 at Damian Blue. As they enter the corner right there, you can see Luke Jones trying to get a nice arc into the corner. Blue's trying to get to the inside. They make contact and both cars slam the outside wall hard. Coming down the racetrack, nowhere for Casey Nanico to go. Try to get low, just cannot get low enough. Leon Capana gets damaged. Tyler Fink some front end damage. Seaman hits the 16 right there. And Michael Gregory did a great job missing that. He comes in 4th in the point standings, only 4 points behind the points in. With this kind of yellow canoe, he's going to get some chase positions off that, even though he's still running towards the back of the field. It'll be a nice restart for driver 52. And right there, I think Blue just drove it a little too hard. I think Luke Jones maybe thought, hey, he doesn't have that position down low, I can come down. But the 16 just kind of drove it in there saying, hey, I had that position. And it just caused that accident. Watch from this angle. Yeah, I think they kind of met in the middle. 26 started to come down, 16 kind of drifted off the racetrack. Nanico's so close to avoiding it. Gregory did a great job just getting by there with a scratch and maybe a dent or 2. Caution flag number 1 in the air at the Iowa Speedway in chase race number 7. Derek Kimmel, the non-chaser, dominating the day so far. He's been out front for every lap run, but now restart to deal with and some pressure from behind. Hamill leads the race in Iowa. Coming to the green flag this time, that'll be lap number 12. Once you get restart, Derek Kimmel still on top of the Iowa race. No chasers out from the crash, but the cars are out. Leon Capana, Damian Blue, William Seaman. The chasers have kept their cars on the lead lap and on the racetrack, looking for every single point they can get. Possibly, a chaser blows up or another crash happens with more chasers. The chaser that damage could maybe miss that and get some positions that way. Nanico and Luke Jones, the 2 chasers involved in the crash in a major way. They're down 37th and 36th. Michael Gregory got some damage, but he's down 35th. So those 3 down at the bottom of the list. Hamill's at every lap. He's out in front for the restart. 2nd place for Landon Lyons. 3rd for Jeff Buford. 4th, Devon Red. High chaser Cole Luigi in 5th. Bowers, Wells, Rando, Trey Rainey, and Jeff are at the top 10. Back green line stays with Hamill to turn 1. We'll see, can the 98 jump low here? Hamill goes up the racetrack. Here comes Lyons to the inside lane. And to the inside, down the back, they drag race. Off to turn 3. Lyons tries to dive into the corner deep. Slides up. Here comes Jennifer Buford down to the inside. Lyons can't clear the 60. He'll lead the lap, but the 60 is down there to the inside for the lead. Jennifer Buford now for the top spot. Here comes Devon Red, the 40 on the inside. Buford to the front of the Advanced Auto Parts 300. Can she clear? Lyons hung tough on the outside lane. Didn't let her clear. Now she can move up. Slide job there. Up the racetrack for the 60. Lyons tries to cut under. But look at Devon Red to the inside the 40. Dead heat for a second at the start finish line. Now Devon Red tries to dive to the bottom for the lead in turn 1. He's down there. Buford goes up the racetrack. Devon Red to the top spot on lap number 14. Can he clear? Cole Luigi in the front pack is up to 3rd. Getting by Landon Lyons. Here comes Carson Bowers up to 4th. Devon Red leads the way. Buford clear in 2nd. Can get back in line. But you went up the racetrack. Look at Cole Luigi. 40 as well goes up the racetrack. Here comes the 42. Hard on the gas for Cole Luigi down the backstretch. He's looking to not only get the highest chaser points, he's looking to win her today for 15 points. He's superb for the 42 if he can get it done. For other chasers, they do not want to see this 42 get it done. Cole Luigi to the inside of the 40 of Devon Red with 30 laps to go. There he is for the lead. And there he goes. Cole Luigi to the front in Iowa. Here comes the dominant car, Derek Kimmel back down the line, inside the top 5 still. Trying to get beneath Jennifer Buford for that spot. That's for 4th. barely has the nose down there as Colucci from the lead goes up the racetrack. He'll lead the lap, but Carson Bowers is there to the inside of the 39. Can he get there? Hard to the corner. Slid up. But he'll take the spot away. Carson Bowers goes side by side and edges him out down the backstretch. Derek comes back up to third. Dominic Car the day coming back forward. As Bowers gets to the front, he'll lead lap number 17. Derek Hamill to 33 on the inside. Trying to get by Colucci now. Here comes Jay Randall looking for 12 points instead of 11. Get by that 42. Shuffle the 42 back. Here comes Hamill now for the lead. 33 has been strong here today. Looking to take it away on lap number 18. Into turn 3 races. Side by side with Bowers. He's going to have it off turn number 4. There he goes. Derek Hamill to the front in Iowa once again. He dominated early on. Lost the lead on the restart. Now he's back to the front. Can he hold it again? Once he got out front last time, they couldn't pass him. He pulled away again to a nice gap. Down the back, Randall trying to get second away. Jeff Buford just behind that 25. Now the 25 slides wide. Here comes the 60. Buford to the inside for a second. That's what happened with Hamill last time. Got out front. They start battling from behind. He's able to pull away. 26 to go. Other drivers coming into the field we haven't talked about. How about Kukla inside the top 10, the 4. Matt Montoya just behind him. Mathis Wells. Fletcher regaining the lost ground. He lost on the first run of the race. Started on the pole position, trying to come back up inside the top 10. Just behind him, excuse me. Chaser Riley Spurley, Trey Rennie coming back. Max Rossi, Levi Jones, Isaac Nichols, Eli Bright, Anthony Nez, and Nathan Stipton along with Benny Wanton and Kush Shummerch. And we have 22 cars currently in the lead group. 23rd on back are further back in the field. Buford clears as well to get to second. Can she get by Derek Hamill in the late race lead? As they come off turn 4, she's looking low on the 33, went wide. She's down there. To the inside she goes. Past Target Series champion, showing how it's done at Iowa. Jennifer Buford goes side by side and passes Derek Hamill for the top spot. And Colucci, methodically again, back on the inside lane, starting to move back forward. Looking to the inside of the 33, slides up there. Here comes Kukula on the 4. Squeeze to the inside, 3 wide. Oh, close there. Halfway done. Kukulon, 3 wide, contact with the 42 and the 33. They go up the racetrack, sliding out of control. They save it. The 4s are 2 wide. Now the 42's up top, 3 wide. That's going to be bad for Code. Randall and the 40 of Red to the inside. Jeff Bright coming back. Buford leads the way. Hamill shoved it out of the line. There's still 3 wide down the front stretch. 3 wide to turn 1. 25 carries the 42 up the racetrack. They stay 3 wide off turn 2 and down the backstretch. From Colucci, I should have just gotten in line behind that 25. Jeff Bright to the inside, 40, tries to cut the 25 up, he's up there. 42 tries to slice under the 25, fourth lead goes Kukulon, contact again! 2 chasers rubbed for a top 5 spot, for the lead, there they go! Kukulon by Jeffrey Buford in turn 1, 3 wide back behind the Jeff Bright to third, contact with the 42 off turn 2! Mathis Wells into the picture with Riley Spurley up inside the top 10, where does he come from? 3 wide goes Colucci on Jeff Bright now! I think he backed out though. Oh, he's still down there. 3 wide up to turn 1. Buford back on Kukulon for the lead. 4 chasers under a blanket. All inside the top 5. Colucci to third. Battle back there for 11 points. As up ahead is Casey Nackel. One of our chasers came in tied with Colucci in the points. You don't think Nackel's going to try and slow that 4-2 up, do you? For the lead. Kukulon and Buford go side by side. 6 can get halted by the 22 right here. 4's going to get by, or maybe not. Kukulon by the 22. Colucci moves around Jeffrey Buford. Can he get around the 22 now? He'll get around Nacko. That's class act by Casey Nacko, even though that is the driver you're battling with for the championship. Great act to just let him go and don't mess with him. Mathis Wells to third. Riley Spurley to fifth. Randall back to sixth. But these 4 chasers, Luigi, Wells, Spurley, and Randall, all with a shot at 12 points or maybe even 15 points if they can catch Kukulon. And Sebastian's pulled a nice gap as well because of that lap traffic. We'll see if maybe they can try and run down if there's any more lap cars or so. 17 laps remain in the Advanced Auto Parts 304. The highest chaser spot, it's Wells and Colucci. Wells comes in 8 points behind Code for the top spot. Yeah, so even though it would only be 1 position, 1 point, that is still... Whoa, look at the bump up the racetrack. Riley Spurgeon trying to take advantage, go 3 wide. Contact made between the 1 and the 42. 16 to go, 3 wide for the highest chaser spot. How about Riley Spurgeon to the inside, taking advantage of the 1 and the 42 scuffling with each other. Spurgeon up to second, Wells back to third, Luigi back to fifth. And Jay Randall outside the top 5, back to 9th. Behind Trey Radius, Bowers comes inside with Jeff Bright and Max Rossi. 20 goes high. There's the 25 into him with the 39. Around, they're going to go in the front stretch. Great save, 15 to go. They're still running to turn one. Randall's going to lose a ton of spots. Horrible entrance into the corner, goes wide. Up at the front. Sproju trying to run down the 4. And Kukulan's being told to drive it like he stole it. Calderucci got in line 4th in front of Matthew Swells. Now the 33, giving the 1 issues. That's for 5th. Hamilton trying to get back up to where he was earlier in the race, dominating and leading the race. Under 15 laps to go. There's Sproju gaining on Kukulan's back there for 3rd. Luigi trying to get by Jeffrey Beaver down the backstretch. They're racing side by side inside the top 5. Sproju again a little bit lower, a little bit of a better corner than the 4 in front of him. Sproju has a better car at this stage in the race. I think 13 to go. He's right in the back of the 4. He's looking low. Is he down there in turns 1 and 2? Here comes Riley Sproju for the lead in Iowa. He lost the nose a little bit, had to lift. Back behind them, Derek Hill will move around Calderucci for the lead. Sproju drove it hard to the corner. He'll make it work. Trying to clear the 4, but inches ahead. He'll lead the start finish on 12 to go. Sproju to the front. And Calderucci fall back on the outside. Matthew Wells coming to the inside, 3 wide behind him to the corner. Jones, Rossi, and Trey Ray all shoving with each other. Calderucci gonna try and get down from Matthew Wells for sure. That's a chaser point. Look at Beaver trying to make the pass on Hamill. Slipping the racetrack. Here comes Devon Red, 3 wide. 60 not clear. 11 laps to go. For the lead, Kukulan back on Sproju in turn 1. Back to the inside. They both lap the racetrack. Devon Red for 3rd on Jeffrey Buford. Down the back. Crazy racing at the front of the field, Iowa. More lap traffic ahead is now Luke Jones, another one of our chasers. Devon Red clears but slides with the racetrack. Hamill for 3rd as Kukulan leads the way. 10 laps to go. Spur jumps on the wall. Riley got the wall. He goes wide through turns 1 and 2. Kukulan can pull away now. Just hit the perfect marks. 9 to go this time by the start-finish line. Kukulan leads the way in the 4. Luke Jones lap cars ahead. Here comes Derek Hill for 2nd on Spurlitube as Calderucci moves back around the 40 for 4th. There's the 4. Underneath the 26, he'll get by Luke Jones. Another Class Act lap car, one of our chasers. He'll get out of the way on the outside. Hamill will move to 2nd. Dominant car of the day. Spurlitube held up there on the outside, has nowhere to go. 26 out of the way, it's just so heartbreaking that the 8's up there as well. Can't really get out of the way here. And it's such a tight racetrack, the 8's going to have to try and force it 3 wide if he can. It's going to be hard to do, and that's going to be treacherous to do right there. That's his best chance. He'll try and get in line behind the 60, though. Can he get down? Devon Red jumps low first. Yeah, the 8 just kind of got screwed out of all that, even though the 26 doing what he needs to do right here. There's the 8 going 3 wide. So that'll shuffle the 26 up, but Spurgeon lost all the ground he just had, and he only has 7 laps to regain it. And for Luigi's back up into the highest chase spot, up to 3rd. As our next chaser is 5th, that's Matthew Swells getting passed by Carson Bowers as Bowers goes to 4th. For the lead is Kukulan leading the way. Derek Hamill to 2nd. He dominated early on. He's still coming back. 6 to go in Iowa. He got a great run off turn 4. Great entrance to turn 1 right here. Could get him the lead. Looking to the bottom of the 4 of Kukulan. Can he make the pass work? Down the back they race. It's right now these two, if they have some sort of altercation, 3rd on back will gain. Hamill has the faster race car at this stage in the race. 5 to go. Yellow flag would end the Advanced Auto Parts 300 early. It is right now Kukulan leading Hamill and Calderucci to turn 1. 4 went at the racetrack. Here's the 33's chance. He couldn't get the power down though. Down the back. Spurgeon gets by Matthews Wells. That's for 11 points. There right now 3 chasers in this lead group. There's Hamill again pressuring. There he is. To the inside of the 4. And 4 laps to go. Can Calderucci fend off Car Spares, have a shot to win? That'll be 15 points for the 42. There goes Hamill around the 4 of Kukulan. Can Kukulan get back in line, look for a crossover in 3 and 4? He's on the outside. The 4 goes a little wide that time. 3 goes time by. Derek Hamill leads the race. Kukulan needs to fend off Calderucci and keep it ahead of him to have a shot. Hamill for the lead. 3 to go. But Calderucci looking down to the inside of the 4. Oh, the 4's going to get a great run on corner exit, though. 4 to the lift. And the 1 bound the 8 again. That's for 11 and 10 points. There's 39 movement by the 42 for 3rd. Trying to get by him. It's close for the lead. Hamill leads Kukulan back to the line. 2 laps to go in Iowa. This is for the win of the Advanced Auto Parts 300. No chase points on the line here. This is just for victory in the race. Hamill pulled Kukulan that time. A great corner exit for the 33. White flag this time by. Derek Hamill leads the way. He's dominating here today. Kukulan's maybe been the second best car today. He's the second and approaching the 33. Last lap in Iowa. Can Kukulan find a way around Hamill? Can Bowers have a say? Hamill wants the racetrack. Here's Kukulan's chance. Power down. Trying to get there. Down the back. Dive bomb in turn 3. It's a shot for Kukulan. He's down there. Hamill up the racetrack. Kukulan to the inside. Yet last night there was a full finish. This time it's the same. It's Kukulan winning the race. Sebastian Kukulan last lap pass for the 4. Gets him the win in Iowa. Passing Derek Hamill in the last corner. Kukulan wins the race in Iowa. Hamill so close, yet so far. He'll end up in second today. The margin of victory right there, just about half a car length. Sebastian Kukulan wins the race. Margin of victory for him, just under 0.04 of a second. And a great points day for Colucci, moves him into the points by a good margin. Let's go see the finishing results and the point standings after Iowa. Here are the finishing results from the Advanced Auto Parts 300 at the Iowa Speedway. We had 2 caution flags today for 4 laps and 14 lead changes. 8 drivers led laps here today in Iowa, as reigning supreme Sebastian Kukulan, the 4, wins the race, leading 15 of the 45 laps en route to victory. He held off second place Derek Hamill, who led the most laps of 18 here today. So close, about half a car length for Hamill short. He ends up in second. Carson Bowers ends up at third. For Colucci, it was maybe the best day he could have had. Fourth for the 42, moves greatly into the points lead, and it's by a good margin over the rest of the field. He possibly could have a 1-race buffer over the rest of the field, as Jennifer Beaver rounds out the top 5. Then Riley Spurgeon in 6th, 7th for Devon Red, 8th Levi Jones, Mathis Wells in 9th, and Isaac Nichols rounding out the top 10 in car number 88. Look down at the top 20, Trey Rennie 11th, Jeff Brighton 12th, Matt Montour 13th, Nathan Stapleton 14th, and Jay Randall, another chaser, in 15th. Max Rossi ends up in 16th, Jose Mills 17th, 18th for Land Lyons, 19th Benny Watson, and Anthony Hernandez rounding out the top 20. How about inside the top 7? All those drivers led a lap here today, as Kukulan and Hamill obviously led the bulk of the laps. Bowers and Luigi both led 1. Beeford led 5. Spurgeon and Devon Red both led 2 here today. But good point stays for Spurley too, but he kind of got himself out of the hole he was in. Definitely closer to now, some better spots in points, even though I don't think he'll have a shot at the championship. He's still 21 points behind our points leader. Still a good day for the 8 car and for Mathis Wells. That moves up into a tie for second in points. So the 1 car not out of it quite yet either. As we look down at the rest of the field, because Sean Richardson in 21st wasn't the best at points days. He's still within a race of the points lead. That's the big goal for the 18 right now. With 3 races remaining in the chase, just stay within range of the 42 whoever's in front of you. Eli Bright, 22nd. Dupain in 23rd, return for the 74 team with Dupain here today. Not too shabby for the 74 driver. How about Alex Fletcher? Started first, never got to lead lap, falls to finish in 24th, and Emmett McDowell in 25th. Then Diego Yepes, Lord Delano, Danny Lloyd, Max Anderson, and Michael Gregory. Not a great points day for one of the drivers that came in with a shot. Same for Luke Rainey in 31st, Tyler Fink in 32nd, Matthew Logan in 33rd, Jake Galloway 34th, Luke Jones 35th, Casey Neck 136, Justin Lightning, William Seaman, Damian Blue, and Leanne Capano all out of the race from the first crash. For Lightning, late in the race, header issue put the 97 out of the race. As we look at the points on the right side of the screen, Colucci is ahead by 10 points over a 4-way tie for second. That's right, 4-way tie for second. Colucci, 62 points, is 10 ahead of Mathis Wells, Michael Gregory, Luke Rainey, and Casey Nanico. All those drivers right now tied with 52 points apiece. Then just behind them in points is Kashawn Richardson. He currently has 50 points. And that's a huge kind of drop down below Kashawn Richardson. 7 points below him is Jay Randall with 43. And then a tie between Jake Galloway and Riley Spurgeon, both at 41 points. And then with 39 points is Luke Jones. And then both with 37 points down at the bottom of the list is Max Rossi and Leanne Campana. They're right now tied for last in points. So Colucci has definitely opened up a gap. 10 points over second, third, fourth, and fifth. 12 points over sixth. And then over 7th in points, Jay Rando is a whole 19 points. So for anyone besides Colucci wanting to win this championship, they have 3 races: Chicagoland, Rockingham, and Homestead, to try and knock that 42 out. For Colucci, looking to be the first ever driver to get the trifecta championships. He's won a Pennzoil Truck Series championship. He's won a Gatorade Cup Series championship. He's trying to fend off Michael Gregory to get the first driver to do that. Gregory has won a Gatorade Cup Series championship. He's right now in contention for both the Target Series championship and Pennzoil Truck Series championship this season. If Gregory gets the truck championship, it could be a battle between the 42 and the 52 at Homestead to be the first to be a trifecta champion. But we'll see how it goes in the next 3 races. Maybe those 2 won't even have a shot get to Homestead. As Chase race number 8, 3 races to crown a champion, we go to the Chicagoland Speedway for the Gatorade 300. I will see you guys then.